What company is spending $1 billion in bioenergy? Which company has subsea plans in 2010? And whose company is working on biodiesel fuel? All this and more when we come back. Hello and welcome back to EnergyScout News and Information. I'm your host, Reb Byers. Today's segment focuses on major producers within the energy industry. And breaking news, the Bakken Shale Formation in North Dakota holds up to 167 billion barrels of oil, but only about 1% of it can be recovered using current technology. A new study, though, says that the study release shows current technology, which could lead to the recovery of about 2.1 billion barrels in North Dakota's portion of the formation, where oil-producing rock is sandwiched between layers of shale about 10,000 feet under the ground. In other news, BP announced that it intends to take a 50% stake in Tropical Bioenergy SA, the joint venture in which the Santa Lisa Vale and Meide Group, which would hold about 25%, also intends to progress plans to build a second ethanol refinery. Investing a total of approximately $1 billion, the parties had said that they hope to be able to complete the transaction before the end of June of 2008. Now let's take a further look at other news in the energy industry. Chevron Corporation confirmed first production from the deepwater offshore Moho Belando project in the Republic of the Congo. The project, in which Chevron has a 31.5% interest, was completed ahead of schedule. Originally planned to come on stream in the second half of 2008, the Moho Belando consists of subsea well clusters that flow into a floating processing unit. Maximum total daily production of 90,000 barrels of crude oil is expected by 2010. Shell, in participation with the German Chancellor Angela Merkel and more than 100 other guests, marked the completion of the building phase, the world's first commercial production plant, to convert biomass into synthetic diesel fuel. The plant, built in Freiburg, Germany, will produce a high-performance fuel called BTL from non-food biomass such as forest residues and waste wood. The use of these raw materials means that a liter of BTL will need less than a third of the land needed for the liter of rapeseed biodiesel. It's time once again for our market numbers, but first, let's take a look at our leaders and laggards. In oil and gas, crude oil is up 68 cents to $116.31. Natural gas is also up 5 cents to $11.09. And now, let's take a look at our mergers and acquisitions. In strange news today, an interesting character who helps the homeless. Take a look.
Portland's filled with men of mystery. But there's only one superhero.
Some kind of superhero, I don't know. What's your name?
I'm Zeta Man.
Zeta Man is a 29-year-old costume do-gooder who patrols downtown in search of those in need.
Just trying to be a nice guy.
On this chilly Saturday night, he's armed with gifts of warmth for the homeless.
Hey, do any of you folks need any extra gloves or anything? I have about 4 chicken sandwiches left, if that's okay.
But in a city known for weird, his superhero getup hardly gets double take.
It didn't really look like a costume. It looks like a normal everyday goth. So it's kind of cool.
It's taboo to reveal Zeta Man's true identity. All we can say is that he's a man from Beaverton living out the pages of his favorite childhood comics.
Superman, Spider-Man, Captain America.
As an adult, he found inspiration online and came up with his own clever alter ego.
And I like Superman and I like Zorro, so I thought, well, I'll just combine the two.
He's got the supersized Z slapped on his chest and a few weapons.
I have a stun gun, pepper spray, an air horn, and again for my protection I have a baton.
What you won't find him in...
No, I don't wear a mask or a cape. I tried that the first time and I got in trouble with the police.
Sweet! A hero handing out heroes. Fighting poverty one sandwich at a time. And that's it for today's energy headlines. Be sure to check out our website daily for up-to-date rig counts and company information. And don't forget to stay tuned with us tomorrow. We will take a look at independent producers within the energy industry. Also, be sure to check in with us next week for highlights from the OTC conference. For Energy Scout news and information, I'm your host, Red Byers.
Math and science are all around us. And today, they're more important than ever. Because math and science are the very things that will help the world meet critical challenges. Like developing new and innovative ways to deliver more energy while protecting the environment. The solutions to move us forward are everywhere. I'm Matthew Jimenez, and I work for ExxonMobil.